Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Roman Reigns is set to return soon to the company, per reports, but as it turns out, he may not be able to stick around for too long. The star has been absent for a long time already. The star is now working a part-time schedule with very few appearances this year. But earlier reports indicated that he would finally return to prepare for SummerSlam. The star is supposed to perform at the first-ever two-night edition of the event. However, the star has now been cast in the Street Fighter movie as Akuma. As a result, wrestling fans are in for only bad news. The report by The Hollywood Reporter revealed that production on the film would begin in August in Australia. Given that the project is in Australia and the commitment needed for filming such movies, Roman Reigns will likely need to make himself available there. Traveling back and forth for shows will also prove very difficult, if not impossible. Thus, immediately after returning to WWE for SummerSlam, he will likely need to leave again to film Street Fighter. Liv Morgan was recently cast in a movie and needed time off to fulfill her commitments before returning to WWE. It seems that immediately after returning at SummerSlam, the same will be happening for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' long-anticipated return to WWE has reportedly suffered a major setback, dealing a shocking blow to the company's creative plans, heading into the second half of 2025, as fans around the world were counting down the days to the possible resurgence of the Tribal Chief. New reports have emerged, suggesting that his path back to WWE television has hit a serious roadblock, one that may alter the direction of several major storylines and headline events. Reigns, who has been absent since his crushing defeat at WrestleMania 41, where he lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, was widely expected to make a monumental comeback this summer. With key events like SummerSlam and Payback on the horizon, the WWE Universe was buzzing with anticipation that Reigns would re-emerge in a dominant way, possibly setting the stage for another epic confrontation with Cody Rhodes, or even a potential shock reunion or implosion within the bloodline. However, according to multiple behind-the-scenes reports, Reigns' WWE return plans are now on hold due to unforeseen complications. The exact reason behind this delay is still under wraps, but insiders have hinted at a mix of creative indecision, personal factors, and possible physical setbacks. WWE has reportedly pulled back on promotional material involving Reigns for upcoming shows, and several advertisements featuring him as a surprise guest or returning icon have either been altered or quietly taken down. This has sparked confusion and concern among fans and industry observers alike. WWE officials, while remaining tight-lipped publicly, are said to be scrambling to reassess storylines and rework internal plans that revolved heavily around Reigns' return being a major draw in the post-WrestleMania landscape. Internally, it was believed that Roman Reigns' return would help stabilize the top-tier scene on SmackDown, especially amid growing uncertainty within the bloodline. Solo Sikoa has taken the reins of the group in Reigns' absence, establishing the new bloodline with members like Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and most recently, Jacob Fatu. The group has operated with ruthless efficiency, but their chaotic dominance has also raised eyebrows, and the WWE Universe has been wondering whether Reigns would return as a hero to restore order or a tyrant to reassert control. That confrontation now appears to be further away than originally anticipated. Sources close to WWE's creative team have indicated that the company had penciled in Reigns for a surprise return sometime in July, possibly in the build-up to SummerSlam. Several pitches were floated, leading to an explosive bloodline Civil War-type storyline. Another idea included Reigns potentially siding with a returning Jimmy Uso to go against Solo and Jacob Fatu, offering a dramatic twist that would captivate audiences heading into the fall. But with recent developments, those pitches have reportedly been put on ice, and WWE is now considering alternative strategies to keep SmackDown's main event scene afloat without its former Tribal Chief. It is worth noting that Reigns' absence isn't merely felt in terms of storyline. His star power is one of WWE's most bankable assets. Live event attendance, merchandise sales, and television ratings all benefit when Reigns is involved. His presence carries weight, and that's precisely why this delay is being viewed internally as such a damaging blow. For months, Fans have been speculating when Roman would finally return to confront the chaos left in his absence, and just as the anticipation peaked, reality has reportedly stepped in to stall the moment. WWE may also be contending with Reigns' own desire for a more limited schedule. After carrying the company through the pandemic era and redefining himself as one of the greatest champions of all time, Reigns has understandably taken more time off. At age 40, and with a long history of physical wear and tear, not to mention his well-documented battles with leukemia. It's possible that the delays are in part due to Reigns being cautious about his physical condition and ensuring he's 100%. WWE has been respectful of his need for space and recovery in the past, and it appears that tradition continues. Another major factor complicating Reigns' return is the current crowding of WWE's main event picture. With Cody Rhodes reigning as the undisputed WWE champion, CM Punk looming as a wild card, and rising stars like Braun Breaker, LA Knight, and Carmelo Hayes all looking for their moment, there's very little breathing room at the top. WWE is reportedly struggling to find a storyline that would feel worthy of Roman Reigns' return without overshadowing or derailing the momentum of other stars they've invested in during his hiatus. There's a clear desire not to bring Reigns back just for the sake of its next appearance. Needs to be meaningful, momentous, and creatively sound. Fans, meanwhile, have begun expressing disappointment across social media, with hashtags like #WeWantTrends and #TribalChief come back trending regularly. Many had assumed his return would occur shortly after Money in the Bank or be teased through cryptic promos on Invasion at NXT, to the possibility that Reigns could even show up in Hollywood or on a different WWE brand to reignite his aura. But all of that seems to be on pause, at least for now. As of this writing, WWE has yet to make any official statement regarding Reigns' situation, but the fact that several internal memos have been leaked pointing to altered booking sheets suggests the company is adjusting. In Reigns' absence, the focus has shifted back to other major names. CM Punk is reportedly being fast-tracked into a headline feud for SummerSlam, possibly against Drew McIntyre or even Cody Rhodes himself, depending on the outcome of ongoing title feuds. SmackDown, but without the looming presence of the head of the table. Their narrative risks becoming repetitive or disconnected. There's also a growing sentiment that the longer WWE waits to bring Reigns back, the higher the stakes will be. While that could lead to an epic payoff, there's also the danger that prolonged absence could lead to fan apathy or the loss of storyline coherence. WWE has always walked a tightrope when it comes to managing Roman Reigns' schedule, keeping him as a special attraction while ensuring he remains central to WWE's evolving universe. This latest blow to his return only adds complexity to that equation. Looking ahead, there's still hope that Reigns could re-emerge in time for a blockbuster storyline in late 2025, possibly setting the table for a WrestleMania 42 redemption arc. But at this point, nothing is certain. WWE's backstage environment is said to be in flux, with several contingency plans in place but no green-lighted angle that includes Reigns in the immediate future. That uncertainty could either pave the way for a surprise more shocking than anyone expects or extend a frustrating silence that fans aren't ready to endure. Ultimately, Roman Reigns' delayed return underscores the precarious nature of WWE's current landscape. While the company has done a solid job of elevating new stars and sustaining momentum after WrestleMania 41, the shadow of the Tribal Chief still looms large. His story isn't finished, his empire hasn't crumbled completely, and his presence or absence still dictates the direction of entire divisions, whether he's returning to reclaim what he lost or to punish those who betrayed him. Roman Reigns remains WWE's most compelling figure. The only question is, how much longer will fans have to wait for his return, and what damage might be done to WWE's long-term storytelling in the meantime? As more details emerge behind the scenes, one thing is clear: Reigns' absence isn't just a storyline delay, it's a seismic shift in the balance of power within WWE. The Tribal Chief may not be back just yet, but the tremors of his delayed return are already being felt in every corner of the wrestling world. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.